Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today, we will be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class warforcybertron STARSCREAM. And a very neat figure, in my opinion. I know a lot of people hate this figure for one reason only, but it's actually a solid STARSCREAM figure, in my opinion. It's not a bad figure. It's not a terrible figure. It's a good figure. But before we take a deeper look at this guy, we're going to show up some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have STARSCREAM, fully transformed into his Cybertronian jet mode. And yeah, it looks pretty good, looks pretty accurate to how it looked in the games. You know, yeah, the wings are small, but they're small in the game. It's accurate, so I don't mind, I don't hate it. I'm not really offended. I'm not bothered by the wings, you know, the wings are still, they look really nicely detailed. Got Decepticon symbols on the wings, Decepticon symbols on the tail fins right here as well. Got some boosters right there. Now, these are obviously going to be the robot mode legs, so there we go. We got these little tiny wings that can flip up and down if you want them to. And yeah, these wings can flip up, flip down if you really want them to, but I prefer to leave them slanted down like that, and it just looks better that way, so yeah. You got the nice nose cone done in the metallic red paint here, which is quite striking. I like that, I like that. You got the orange or yellowish color for the windshield and for the what's it called, for the cockpit right there. And yes, I know this is quite big, but you know, again, I'm not really bothered by this. I don't really mind it, so I don't mind it. So, but anyway, yeah. But when we get into robot mode, you can see the main problem with this with the robot, you know, with the design itself. So yeah, but when we get down to transformation, you'll see why it's like this, why the cockpit size is quite big. So yeah, but all in all though, the jet mode looks very solid. It tabs in very well together, just tabs in well. And yeah, it's a solid looking jet mode. I do quite like the design of this jet mode. Yeah, it's nice to have a brand new version of the video game STARSCREAM. So now, he does include some accessories of his own. He includes two of them. Where are his accessories? He includes his long sniper rifle thing, and he comes with a nice metallic purple club. And yeah, looks pretty cool. I love this weapon. This is my favorite of the two weapons, the club. For some reason, this can actually come unplugged. I don't know why. You can't switch it around. No, you can't do that. It's keyed in a specific way, so you can only plug in a specific way right there. So yeah, I don't know why. It comes in two parts. Not sure why, but well, it is what it is. But anyway, you can store these weapons on the alt mode. There are ports, a lot of ports everywhere. So you got these ports here, port here, port here, port here. But me personally, I just take this, just plug this to the back right here like so, and take the other one, and this will just plug in like so, like that, and there we go. That's how you store these weapons on the alt mode itself. And yeah, it looks totally ridiculous. So I'm just gonna remove these, put them off to the side. We'll need them later, and we shall get down to some size comparisons. And there you go, there we have STARSCREAM compared with the other Studio Series Gamer Edition figures that I've gotten so far. So you got Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, Prime, Megatron, and Barricade. And yeah, they all look really good together. They all look good together. I love all these Cybertronian looking alt modes. I think they look pretty awesome, in my opinion. And I can't wait to get more. I know Sideswipe is coming out in my country soon, so we will get him once he's available, so yay! But anyway, moving on to the last size comparison for today. And here is STARSCREAM compared with the original Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Class STARSCREAM. And yeah, between the two, I think the Voyager class wins in terms of alt mode design. This one is just more just looks so intimidating. It's just a big jet, and I love the big jet, so I love bigger jets. This one is okay too. It looks fine too, but yeah, this is a little bit too small for my liking. So yeah, I think the jet mode definitely wins. You know, the jet mode for the Studio Series version, yeah, this one wins hands down for me. And the colors are definitely better than this one. So, but that's just me. That's my personal preference, and it's okay to have personal preferences. You know, we like what we like, we don't what we don't. So simple as that. But anyway, there you go. That's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons right here. Alright, so without further ado, let us transform STARSCREAM into his robot mode. Now the transformation is pretty cool. I really like the transformation on this guy. So first things first, you want to untap this section right here from the legs. Just untap this section right here like so. And you want to take these wings right here, just rotate them around. Rotate them around right now. And there you go. So I just open this up, flip this in, and close that up. So now this section right here, just rotate it around, and this will flip up like so, and there we go, and bring the wings back like so, and do the same thing on your side. Just fold this up, and there we have pretty much the backpack all done and ready. So we leave that for now. So now we can deal with the legs here. Just untab this section right here, and this will come down on the double hinge, and this will click into place. I believe so. Yeah, that will click into place. There we go. Just close that up, and there we have a leg all done. So there we go. And then you can take the knee. You can tab that in if you really want to. And you can take the toe, flip that out, and then that did it for me already. So thank you. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the leg there. So just do the same thing on your side. Just untab this, and then bring this down, bring all this down, and then this will close up like so. Clip that into place, bring the wing back, flip the toe out, and there you have the legs all done and ready. So let me zoom out a little bit more, and then I need to raise up the camera so you can see what I am doing. It's kind of hard to raise up the camera. There we go. And as I extend the camera, the light just died. But anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Oh, the light is back on, so now we can move on. So now we can take the arms here, and we just untab them like so, and the light just died on me. But anyway, never mind. Whatever, forget it. Anyway, just untap, split the arms right here, and this will come up like that. Rotate the arm around, just like so. Rotate, unfold, and there we have the arm all done. So do the same thing on your side. Just bring them out, bring this up all the way, like so. Bring the arm down, unfold it, and there we go. And now we can take this cockpit section here, just untab at this section right here, just untab that, like so. Bring this down a little bit, but not all the way. You want to open the cockpit section here and just flip out his head like so, and there we go. You have to rotate the head around as well, and then you want to flip in this nose cone right here, this like so, and just bring, and you want to bend it at this hinge right here like so, and then just bring all this down like so. That will tap into place, and bring the head down. It's a very tight hinge. There we go. There we go. There we have that done. So now we can just swing these out a little bit, make it more angular, and just take the backpack. And there are two tabs. I don't know if you can see it. There are two tabs right there, and they will tab into those slots right in there. So just bring this up, tab that in, and I believe we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we are done. So there we have Gamer Edition STARSCREAM fully transformed into his robot mode. Oh, there we go. There he is. And yeah, STARSCREAM. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I actually love this robot mode here. It looks really good. It looks very solid. You know, it's a solid looking robot mode. You know, with some hollowness right here in the hips. But other than that, you know, or thighs rather. Other than that, it just looks very clean. It's a very clean transformation and looks pretty solid. You know, not a lot of hollowness except for the inside of the thighs. But yeah, all in all, it still looks pretty good. The only issue with this figure, you know, a lot of people have been complaining about it ever since it was first revealed, is the chest. You know, the chest, yes, I know, it's quite a big chest, but again, it doesn't really bother me at all. It's fine, you know, it's okay, you know. I mean, you can never hate on this figure because it's a solid figure. It has solid joints, you know, it has nice details, nice paint work and everything. It looks pretty accurate to the game model, you know. It's, yeah, I mean, come on, this figure does not deserve to be overhated, okay? In my opinion, it does not deserve to be overhated. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. It does not deserve the hate. I mean, come on, it's a solid looking Starscream. It's a video game Starscream, and I've always loved this design. I mean, yes, the chest is a bit big, but I honestly don't really care. I really don't care. All I care is having a fun Starscream figure, and he is a fun figure to mess with, and that's all that matters. And he stands just fine. He just looks very solid, in my opinion, and looks very good. And I just don't mind. I really don't mind the chest. Me personally, I really honestly don't care. I really don't care. But anyway, let's get in close here. So we're gonna take a look at the head sculpt. It's a very nicely done Starscreamy head sculpt. Nice red for the eyes. Nice gunmetal gray for the face. I love that. A little bit of purple on these vents right there. And yeah, I got some silver paint on the arms right here. The red paint on the sides. Like so. I mean, if you paint the sides of the cockpit silver, then the cockpit chest won't look too big. So pretty sure that will be able to fix that. Then got a little bit of silver paint on the feet as well. Red paint on the shins, and yeah, it's a pretty good looking Starscream in my opinion. It's a pretty solid dude, very solid dude. So now in terms of his articulation, the head is on the ball joint. Can rotate a full 360. He can look up a little bit, can't really look down. The shoulders can rotate a full 360, can move in and out. There is a bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow, which is really nice, and he has a wrist rotation. There's a bit of a waist rotation there. And the legs can move up that far, can move back that far. Can do the full splits, thigh swivels, knee joints, and he has ankle tilts right there. So yeah, very nice articulation here. I don't know, his toes can move down due to transformation, so if you really want them to, but there you go. Yeah, it's a nice it's a posable Starscream, and I really love a posable Starscream, so the fact that you gave him a waist swivel is pretty good. So now he can wield his weapons. Yes, he can wield his weapons. I don't know why there is a short peg on the gun here. Yeah, why the short peg, Hasbro? It definitely could have been thicker, like longer peg, you know, but he can still hold it. He can hold it in his hand if you want him to, but again, definitely could have given him a longer peg so he can actually go through the hand all the way. Then for the club, you can have Starscream hold the club right here, and yay, he can wield his weapons. Or if you don't want him to use the club, you could actually store the club in the robot mode. So you can see those ports right here, so you can use either of these posts, and you can just plug the club in like that diagonally, and you don't need to use the club anymore. So that's nice. It's a nice way to store the club. He does retain the same gimmick that the previous Gamer Edition figures had. He has the remove the arm gimmick thing and just replace the arm with the weapon itself, and just plug that in, and whoops, and and the light just died on me again. I don't know why, but who cares about the light? Who cares? There we go. So sorry about that. But anyway, so yes, you can do that if you really want to. And yeah, I really don't like the look of that. So me personally, I am just going to keep this on. I'm just going to keep this on, and just plug that on, and have him hold the rifle. So there we go. Yeah, it's a nice solid Starscream in my opinion. I really like this figure. I really like this guy. So let's bring in some size comparisons. Here is Starscream compared with the Gamer Edition Decepticons. We got so far. We got Megatron and Barricade, and yeah, they look pretty good together. Yeah, between the three Decepticons, Barricade is definitely the weakest of the three. These two are pretty good figures. They're really solid figures, in my opinion. Very fun to mess with. I mean, Barricade is fun to mess with too, but then his robot mode kibble is just, it's just really, yeah, it's just, But anyway, how does he scale with the Gamer Edition Autobots? Well, and there you go. There we have Starscream compared with the Gamer Edition Autobots. So we got Bumblebee, we got Clipjumper, and Optimus Prime. And yeah, Starscream is definitely taller than Bumblebee and Clipjumper, as he should be. And yeah, they all look pretty good together. They look really good together. It's nice to have the warforcybertron video game designs return in toy form. I mean, these two not that great in robot mode, but the alt modes are great. You know, they really, you know, they can do the alt modes great. So yeah, Hasbro have nailed the alt modes, you know, down to the I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that with all these Gamer Edition figures that we've gotten so far, the alt modes are always the best part of these figures. The robot modes, not so much for Bumblebee, Barricade, and Clipjumper. But, you know, I think, me personally, the Voyagers are definitely the best part of this Gamer Edition subline. I think the Voyagers are really well done. The only deluxe that seems to be a really well done deluxe, I think that goes to Sideswipe. So yeah, because that Gamer Edition Sideswipe figure, whew, that looks really good in both modes. So yeah, but all in all though, I'm really enjoying this Gamer Edition subline, and I really hope we get more figures down the road. So there we go. Moving on to the last size comparison for today. And there we go, there we have the Gamer Edition Starscream compared with the original Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Class Starscream. Now, I will give this Starscream credit where credit is due, because the chest is definitely a little bit more accurate to how it looked in the games. This one is definitely a bit too big, but I think for the most part, I think this guy also wins in robot mode. You know, I love the head sculpt for this guy. The arms look good. The legs look good. It's only the chest, you know. This one wins as far as the chest goes, but this one wins as far as the head, the arms, and the legs go. You know, just, you know, it boils down to which one you like better. Do you like this one better, or do you like this one better? You know, if you had this one, then maybe this is an easy pass. But if you want a bigger video game Starscream, then this is a figure for you. And yeah, none of these Starscreams are bad. It's just it just boils down to which one you like better. Me personally, I think overall I like this one better. It's just way more solid, and it's just a lot bigger. It's a bigger Starscream. It weighs heavier than this. I mean, if you plug in the club there, I mean, yes, it weighs pretty heavy compared to this one. This one is definitely very light, you know. Both have smooth transformations, but you know, I mean, I definitely like the engineering of this one way better. Just way more intricate and more intuitive, in my personal opinion. So there we go. But there you go. That is it. That's it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager Class warforcybertron Starscream. And, you know, for the most part, he's a really nicely done figure. You know, the robot mode looks pretty good for what it is. You know, although the chest is a bit too big. The jet mode looks really good in my opinion. Articulation is really well done. He has all the points of articulation that he needs, and the transformation is pretty smooth. It's enjoyable. It works very well, so I will give him that. It's only the chest that kinda needs to be fixed, but kinda doesn't really need to be fixed, because you know, this is what we got and we need to accept it for what it is. It's fine. In person it looks better in person, so the chest definitely looks better in person, because the pictures really made it look bad. So yeah, but in hand he's a really solid figure, and I highly recommend him. I highly recommend those who have been on the fence of getting this guy, but definitely get him, because he's just that good. He's really solid. He's fun to mess with, and yeah, and I love his weapons. His weapons are really cool, especially the club weapon. I love that club weapon. I love it so much. But there you go. So, but yeah, all in all, it's a very solid Starscream figure, and I'm quite pleased with this guy. So alright, so if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to give him a solid 9 out of 10. I will give him a 9 out of 10. If the chest could be reworked, then he would get a 10 out of 10. Yeah, the only flaw is the chest, but otherwise, very good figure, and yeah. But there we go. Very glad to have a new version of the video game Starscream. So there we go. Now, I did get this guy from, I forgot where I got him from. I think I got him from One Toy. I believe I got him from there. So yeah, I got him from One Toy. But if you want to get a Starscream of your own, hunt him down. Look around. So it's probably still there. So if he's still there, pick him up, because he's really good. Pretty good in my opinion. So there you go. So that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will never miss any of my new videos in the future. And you can always check out my Studio Series reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed, so I will post a link to the playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class warforcybertron Starscream, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to another one, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.